Round 2 semis, one step closer. Focus like a championship team is supposed to.
So in 2003, going up against the Sacramento Kings was definitely a feat. The revenge factor was there, and it was somewhat of a rivalry, not only for the players, but I can remember the atmosphere in the arenas. Our fans got into it, so it was a really intense series. It was just one I'll always remember. They had a really deep team, a really veteran team. You know, a lot of people had chosen them to probably make it to the finals that year. We were up for it. We knew we had to bring our A game, and that's what we did.
On final second shots. Dallas controls the tip. We're underway. Weber look back door with one hand and then around. Naharaj got his own rebound and scored easily.
Dallas pick and roll. They will pick and roll you to death, Jerry. And this is what they want, a mismatch.
We're tied at 10. Is there a shot clock in this game? I don't think we need it. Just turn it off. Beautiful pass, Bibby. Cross court, Stojakovic, kick out to Christie. He will try some offense and got it.
That's the second Dallas turnover. Bibby sets up Peja. Vlade as if he's just taking a stroll through the park.
Stojakovic got great position on that rebound in front of Nowitzki, and now here he is on the offensive end. Got a runner, and it's 8 straight points for Sacramento.
The mental and physical fatigue from a 7-game series, just finishing 48 hours ago. You got to come down before you get back up. The Mavericks aren't there yet.
And Weber and company itching to play and proving it. Wow, what a start.
Bertha just adopted the cutest little 4-year-old boy you've ever seen. Carl, who was on the flame as well.
I love that.
We talked earlier about Sacramento being bored with him. I think that might be their biggest problem.
Nice pass. Sean Bradley on the catch from Turkoglu. Sacramento right now shooting 65%. It's going to go up because Weber
is really, really tough.
Bobby Jackson got a 3.
Sacramento might have 70 points in that.
Here's Nash. He got around. Bobby Jackson got the shot and the foul.
Wild, chaotic basketball. Jack up a 3, Nick. Come on.
How about a 2? Oh, a chance for a 3.
What I said. Jack up a 3. Look, Nick Dennis has been right up to Nelson that I don't want to start. I want to come off the bench, let Nowitzki have the glory.
What a jam! It's down to 6. They trail by 15 at one point. Nash with the left hand, missed it, got his own rebound. The scoop outside, Van Exel still can't get it. Dallas had 4 shots at it. Now it's Bobby Jackson on the break.
25 years old. Seems like he's been in the league forever. Right. Only 25.
Weber this time turns around and hits the outside jumper.
Guys at the half, Don Nelson kept it very simple. He said, guys, we got to move the ball. Move past the ball. You do not have to take contested bad shots. Move the ball. Shots there. Defensively, it would be nice if you moved your feet a little bit.
Are they tired, Bill, from Sunday?
Absolutely, yes.
Here's another turnover, and here goes Stojakovic. Pushed by Nowitzki. Couldn't even get a hand on him enough. Dallas hasn't hit a 3-pointer tonight. They hit a 2-pointer there. Nowitzki
with a little rebounding, passing, spacing.
7th board, Bill. Stojakovic. And then Roddy goes outside and gets in the act. We've seen him enough this year to know that's the case. Great feed from Bibby and Divac all alone.
This is embarrassing. I wonder what happened.
And over the head of the arms of Bradley, and now Stojakovic on the break.
Just 4 and 5 guys pounding the glass.
Christie's wide open, and he buries a 3.
Everything happening right for Sacramento.
It's an 11-point win for Sacramento. First time ever Sacramento to 7-game series to start a series on the road.
This looked just like last year to you in terms of their inability to really stop you guys.
No, I think they're better than last year, but I think we're a whole lot better last year, too.
Kevin Frazier and Greg Anthony in the studio. They're underway in the Big D, and it's all about Sacramento, Greg.
Well, as my main man Yogi Berra would say, it's deja vu all over again.
17-10 your score. Peja, Bibby, and Weber with all 17 points for Sacramento. But let's head back.
7-point lead now for Dallas, 47-40. Their biggest lead so far. Bobby Jackson will change that. And Nowitzki's got another rebound. Dirk playing well on both ends of the floor. Still playing well on that end of the floor. Played so much better in this first half than he did in the entire game the other night. LaFrentz takes it. He wanted to give it. He finally missed a three.
It was so easy for Sacramento early.
Van Exel the other end, and he got it. He clanged the three off the front of the iron, and Nowitzki's got his 8th board. Van Exel going for the kill.
Or they're going to have to go and get something on the inside from their post-up player.
Oh, Nick Van Exel's just feeling it. Finley. I thought he was going to jack it. Van Exel might.
Might?
There it goes. There it goes.
Sacramento Kings, this is monumental and very impressive.
They're on an 18-0 run that Chris Webber just ended.
Well, I think Bill was talking about had to do with Dallas being deflated. You know, they just lost their spirit and their heart and their competitive fire.
Bell, here comes Dallas. Nash, there goes the record. 83 first half points is a new NBA record in a playoff game through 2 quarters. Final 4 seconds. Webber driving on LaFrentz and lays it in.
Nick, you guys went small because you thought it would help you with your defense. Seems to have helped at the other end a little too.
Well, what we wanted to do, we wanted to try to push the tempo. We knew that we probably at home can use our transition game, and that's what we're doing. We're holding them to one shot, and we're getting out in transition to get some easy baskets.
When it was 20-10 after 4 minutes, did you think it was a repeat of game 1?
Uh-oh, you know, that's what I said, uh-oh. But then we came out, and I can tell by the way the guys looked, they had that emotion, they had that energy, and I knew we would be all right.
Bobby Jackson said as he's coming on the floor, those guys are celebrating over there. We're going to get back in this game, guys.
Chris Webber takes it upon himself.
Not that Peja is going to shut him down, but at least Peja will deny the three-pointer.
Bibby pushes it into Webber in the paint. One hand hook, and deserved that on the offensive end. He's got 6 points.
Well, he's been tipping balls. He's been playing the defense. He keeps this one away from Webber. Initially,
Was all she wrote against the Kings last year in the series.
that was also the game that Peja Stojakovic sprained his ankle.
Van Exel off his own miss.
Christie, they want him to shoot every single time.
Van Exel got the roll. Points.
All the hustle plays for Rafe LaFrentz. Over to top Webber. Wild. Webber's not going to be able to catch that lob.
Now even some of the guys from the Sacramento bench coming down to check on C-Webb. It happened right there, but
he looked like he was going down already.
underneath is Finley.
Rick Adelman wants to keep a tight rotation, but that guy's just too good.
Here's Van Exel having the hot hand and continuing to do so.
Let the fans catch their breath.
That's right. Van Exel tries another. He got another. There's Chris Webber talking to Vlade Divac on the bench. Finley. There, a little less conservative for Bill.
Come on, Nick, from there. From there.
There it goes for Van Exel, and there goes another one. Time when we had 83 first half points, which was an NBA record for one team. Vanderberg.
In game 2, Dirk and the Mavs exploded. It's game 3, Sacktown, Kings are reloaded.
Yeah, with C-Webb and Bobby Jackson banged up, Kings gotta come harder, give this game up.
The Mavs wanna score another 132. Who's gonna step up for the Kings and come through?
Can Dirk and Van Exel pull it off again? Well, they gotta come hard, cause Kings came to win.
Arco Arena looking great tonight for Game 3 of the best-of-7 Western Conference semifinal. As we look at the Bud Light starting lineups on the Sacramento side, you will see that Hedo Turkoglu is the one taking Webber's plays along with Divac, Peja Stojakovic, Doug Christie, and Mike Bibby. Dallas with their familiar 5. A lot of excitement here in Sacramento as the playoffs come back. The only team not to lose on its home floor this postseason. The Kings start with it. Check the wrinkle in the matchups without Webber out there. Nowitzki has Vlade. who comes down the lane to Bibby, who told me right before the tip he will be more aggressive on both ends tonight, and he starts with a 2. A career playoff best 15 in the Game 2 dominant performance in Dallas. Bibby splits the double, goes right to the hoop. Nahara, offense not his first thought. He's in there for hustle, scrappiness, defense. Dirk makes his first shot. Going for that best foreign film Oscar once again. On cue. Here is Nowitzki. So Nash is 1 of 5. Finley's 0 of 3. Peja couldn't catch it. Comes right to Bibby. Toss to Clark. Well, everything went in for Dallas in Game 2. Nothing going in right now. Van Exel trying to make it happen. Nice drop for Dirk. And Nowitzki. Raja Bell has come in the game to join Van Exel, Nash, Finley, and Nowitzki. The 5 on the floor for Dallas. The only guy going for the Mavs. He's carrying the team now, 4 of 5. This hamstring injury that stopped him at the end of the season is getting stronger. Bibby to the cup. Counted on a foul.
Big Chris Webber's out.
Nash 1 of 6. Being outplayed by Bibby who has 7 points. Turkoglu! 5 of the 11 whistles called. Here in the first 9 minutes. Stojakovic 2-man game with Keon Clark. Steps back and launches. And Stojakovic presented himself defensively. It is 4-on-2 led by Bibby. Bounce to Christie. Swing it to Jackson for 2 more. Bobby Jackson lost for French. The open man is Jimmy Jackson for 3. Sacramento has tripled 3 times, shooting 63%, leading by 16. Nowitzki goes to the goal. His hustle keeps this possession alive. All 4 of the big scorers on the floor for Dallas. Nowitzki knocked down, missed a 3. Possession kept alive for the second time by Nash.
Jackson and Christie, everyone's got to be accountable. Everybody's got to lock on a man and get a rebound.
Nash from the top for 3 more.
Nash got a couple, Nowitzki with that one. My goodness.
Bibby spun and turned to look for the official. Meantime, Nash leaking on the other end.
The 1-on-4 fast break. Oh, he's still a guy you get him at point-blank range. Oh, we've just gone over 60, by the way. Point-blank range, I mean, he can make that little jump hook. Oh, this is an odd matchup right here. You get all the offensive firepower, and you're isolating Adrian Griffin.
Put one up and in. Wife Mary Kay and Laura and Caitlin, the other 2 daughters. Everybody's doing okay, Rick told us. He's thinking of them. We wanted to send them our best as well. This is for the tie. It is a Van Exel 3. And from down 16, Dallas has squared the game at 62. Dirk Nowitzki and Michael Finley. Over Stojakovic, Nowitzki. With the help coming, too, from Christie. Mike Bibby's offensive aggression was pretty solid in that first quarter. Stojakovic shoots a triple. French does come in for Nash, so he sits with 4. Stojakovic loses Finley easily. He hit another 3. When George Karl was fired, Mike Schuler, Nelly invited him because he knows what it's like to be through that. Christie beats the clock.
Well, if they don't double him, he's not going to be quiet very long.
In that second quarter, Christie rising up. Good weak side rebound by Stojakovic. What a game at America West. Christie inside. Keon Clark trying to keep it alive. 3 to shoot for Jimmy Jackson. The former Mav. Christie to Jimmy Jacks, the ex-Mav. Can't make the 3. Look at Stojakovic active on the glass. He got it to go.
For a little guy, he sure lives in the pain, doesn't he?
Nash tries to quiet with a 3. Fumbled by either Clark or Divac. Van Exel trying to stay hot here in the 4th quarter. They're going to need them all here in the final 3:20. Bibby, the time lost Nash, but threw it away. Nowitzki fouled up at midcourt.
The last 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
He goes up and gets it. A 3 can tie. Nash squares the game at 109. Here is Divac. Looking, waiting for cutters. They clear the lane for him. Vlade across the lane, pitches out. Bibby up top, triple. It's good! The double comes. Stojakovic for a back-breaking three. Raja Bell gets the board. They say go with 15 seconds. 2-point game. Nelly loves to keep it on the floor. Nash drives. Raja Bell's not going to take it. Van Exel will. 7 to shoot. Van Exel in the lane for the tie. He got it. Timeout, Sacramento. Nowitzki, Nash, and Van Exel. It's Bibby in the corner for 2. Off the rim. It's tipped up. Christie got it up. No good, and we will go to overtime.
I guess the question could be posed, and even though Ken Clark did a nice job on the boards in the fourth quarter, where was Vlade Divac for the entirety of the fourth?
Williams going to take a 3 and knock it down. Already 90 seconds left in a non-stop overtime. A 3 for Christie again. He's doing it across the lane, and the foul is called. Divac to the office. Nowitzki fights him. Ready to come across the lane. Will he shoot or kick? Oh. Got it back. Foul. Missed them both. And time is called. Stojakovic and Bibby have 5 personal fouls. 3 seconds the difference, game and shot. Nash got free. So Walt Williams inside for the dunk. All square at 1:25. Shot clock off. Stojakovic to Divac. Clock at 5.
Gotta go.
Here is Peja. He's had a career night. This one for the win is short. And we're going to double overtime. Nowitzki trying to front the lob for Vlade. Jimmy Jackson missed it. Rebound 20 for Dirk. Nash with an open lane, cut off by Christie. Find a Van Exel, that's 3. That's good!
And try to rotate. So far, the point guards, Van Exel and Nash, have been able to penetrate and get someone open.
Walt Williams again, will he hit this 3? Yes, he does! Still time, Sacramento still alive. Jackson runs all the way to get the quick 2. It's a 3-point game. Get down the floor to relieve some of the pressure. Oh, inbound for Nash, is thrown away! Nelly says Bobby Jackson was holding him.
I wouldn't forget about Turkoglu either.
Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. Sacramento needs a 3 to tie the game. Who's going to take it? They switch with Stojakovic. Bobby Jackson goes to the hole. Didn't get it. Jimmy Jackson on the follow. It's a 1-point game. Now can Dallas inbound it this time? They find Nowitzki.
Got to get somebody.
Van Exel running, and they foul Nick.
If he makes both, they can foul before you get off a 3.
Off they go. 3-point game. They're going to do it on the run. Jackson for the tie. Missed it. Rebound Bell. And it is all over. The Dallas Mavericks take a 2-1 series lead in double overtime, 141 to 137.
Playing the up-tempo style of basketball wasn't something that we had to adjust to. We knew that the game was going to be an up-and-down game, a game well into the hundreds. We were mentally prepared to battle in that type of atmosphere. Sometimes, teams that played against us, they weren't used to that pace. So we used it to our advantage. Game 3 was a historic battle, going into double overtime. And, myself, Dirk, Steve, and Nick all playing major minutes. It was like a glorified pickup game. We were just out there, having fun, and we were doing whatever we needed to do to win that game. And I just remember Nick got in one of those zones, and we just kept feeding him the ball. And he was just going to work on Sacramento. They had no way of stopping him. He was making tough shots. So as a teammate and as a fan of basketball, to watch Nick put on that type of performance was epic.
And I came out today not focused on scoring the basketball, but getting inside and making my teammates better. And then I figured once they saw I was doing that, then I could have the lane to myself.
We are getting ready for the Dallas Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings as this Western Conference semifinal series continues. Sacramento, a club that is without Chris Webber and a team that comes off a grueling double overtime loss last night.
Game 3 and 4 were back-to-back. We talk about load management nowadays. Imagine in the playoffs, you had to play a back-to-back game.
Here's a look at the starting lineups. Bibby and Nowitzki on the opening tip. And the toss is handled.
Because of the zone right now, nobody wants to go to zone. He said they were using about 12 possessions in the double overtime game last night, which they gave up 10 points. He wasn't that displeased with that number.
And this coming off the 141-137 game of double overtime last night. Keon Clark has come on for the first time for Sacramento as Peja Stojakovic.
Dallas came out of the timeout, went to the zone defense. They ran Peja along the baseline, and the Kings just screened down on him.
Good play by Jackson, and was able to keep it in bounds and takes the distance. Christie on the follow.
What was amazing about last night's game, the double overtime game, 141-137, two teams going up and down the floor, yet combined, just a total of 24 turnovers.
In Philadelphia, 95-82, that series now tied at 2. Allen Iverson with 36 points. Bobby Jackson from downtown. Bibby for Stojakovic. The Kings have led right from the start. They've led by as many as 18. They're up by 14. Beautiful pass, and Bibby lays it home. Up front, Bibby and Christie in the backcourt. Here's a fatal rebound. Now Nelson getting set to reinsert. Walt Williams. Christie hit the bucket, and he was fouled. Just under 3 remaining on the third. Bibby gets inside. Yes! And the foul. And the Sacramento Kings have led wire to wire. Bradley tried a 3, and that will wrap it. The series is tied at 2.
Probabilmente era qualcosa che ci si poteva attendere, da qui in poi però indovinare il pronostico è veramente difficile. La transizione per i Dallas Mavericks con Nash che riapre per Nowitzki, il tiro da 3 del tedesco trova solamente la rete. Movimento debole di Divac, palla persa, Nash per Nowitzki, entusiasmante partenza, scarico per la Friends, giocata di altissimo livello per Dirk Nowitzki. Meno
Urra, Bibby e Bobby, il perfetto playmaker, subito lo zigomo è andato, peraltro mi sembra si sia ripreso bene.
Benino anziché no, però non può ovviamente mettersi sotto.
Chiaramente così, cioè sarebbe stata una partita tirando normalmente da 120 punti in trasferta. E adesso sei costretto a giocare a questi ritmi e loro possono...
Tra falli e altre situazioni più o meno ha fatto vacanza.
E tra le altre situazioni, Flavio, metterei anche il problema al gomito che ha in questo periodo, mentre Nowitzki inizia la ripresa con 2 punti.
Non gli si vede dentro quel fuoco che invece lo scorso anno, proprio a partire dalla serie contro i Dallas Mavericks, per poi arrivare alle 7 gemme contro i Los Angeles Lakers, aveva cambiato la considerazione del % ai liberi e sembra che abbia giocato, se non male, perlomeno non esattamente al suo massimo. Qui aiuta, perde totalmente Raja Bell. Sacramento Kings, dopo averla avuta in mano a proprio piacimento per gran parte della prima frazione, Michael Finley per il taglio di Nowitzki, abbassa la mannaia Turkoglu.
Sono i 2 cambi effettuati da Edelman dopo il time out.
Van Exel dentro per Nowitzki, la palla torna fuori per Nick De Quick, il suo tiro da 3, solo rete per Nick Van Exel. Tornando a Dallas per questa serie, anche perché, dice lui, Don Nelson mi ha messo in cattiva luce con il resto della NBA. Terrifico.
Attualmente è 18.
Ma ancora una volta la cosa che mi impressiona è il fatto che riesca a fare tutto questo con una mano e una mano sola. Nowitzki per il taglio.
Che ha le sue idee. Il problema è che ci credano i giocatori e stasera francamente ci hanno creduto in tanti. Nowitzki fa l'ultima più
significherebbe vittoria 4-2 in una serie che al momento vede i Mavericks a 48 minuti dal ritorno nella storia. Serviva un punto esclamativo. Spettari dei Sacramento Kings e qualche spettatore che deve aver alzato il volume della radio. Radio Raja è altina come volume. Aveva scollinato oltre quota 60.
A spectacular game all the way around for Don Nelson and his Dallas Mavericks, who take a 3-2 lead into Sacramento on Thursday.
I think our offense was special because we had, in my opinion, we had special players. Future Hall of Famers in Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki. We had one of the most clutch players in NBA history in Nick Van Exel. And then you just throw me in as a side piece wasn't bad. And more importantly, we had a coach and a system that fit us to a T. Nelly was the type of coach that he will always put us in positions to be successful. And on top of that, we had a great overall chemistry where if that night or in that series we knew that Nick had it going, Nick was going to get the ball. If we knew that Dirk or Steve had it going in a particular time, those guys were going to get the ball and get the shots. And we had no ego because we knew with that gave us the best chance to win.
Turned away by a pair of 7-footers. D-Bots couldn't get it to go, and LaFrance pulls down the rebound. Michael Finley pushes the other way, and Christie waits. 6 to shoot for Finley. Tough shot, Nowitzki. Over Turkoglu. About either 5 of 14.
Neither team burned up, but that last possession, Rafe with Prince showing you some interior presence with that nice block.
Christie the bang in the bucket. 2:40 in game 3. Nick Van Exel ready to check on it. Nowitzki posting on Turkoglu. Where will Sacramento find the answer? They're shooting 24% from the field. They missed Chris Webber so much. Here's Christie inside, and Doug gets Finley shut off nicely by Jim Jackson. And turnover by LaFrance. Stojakovic has no help. 1-on-3, but he goes all the way and gets it to go.
Because he didn't come out ready to shoot. Johnson said, a microwave is always ready to shoot. You're just the toaster tonight.
The Kings had all types of options on that play.
Peja is 2 of 10 from the field. Now defends Nowitzki. Fading away.
Got into his rhythm and fired that ball with a ton of confidence.
He is feeling it tonight. Christie goes right back at him. And got it to go to square the game. He's missed his last couple. He has 7 points. Nowitzki leads Dallas in scoring with 9. Christie pacing sack with 12. Bobby Jackson splashes down a 3. And continuing his hot play in the absence of Chris Webber out with a knee injury. Van Exel continues to pull it down.
Well, that last time down the floor, Steve Nash tried to make a bounce pass to a 7'5" or 6 Sean Bradley. How's he going to get down for that ball?
Van Exel, another 3. D-Bots in the high post. Dumped down to Jimmy Jackson. Over to Bobby Jackson for 3.
Healthy all year long. They're the #1 seed.
Long pass to Jimmy Jackson. Doubled up high. Goes all the way. And beat the clock.
Is because they are penetrating the basketball, and the Mavericks are settling for outside jumpers.
Stojakovic finally gets going. Peja, the same 10 players that started the game on the floor to start the 3rd quarter. Nash tries to get going. Finley out high, out to Nash. Nowitzki, who loves to work from this right side. Nowitzki looking for the foul, not caught.
That's what's going to take this team over the top in the future. They're going to need a hard-working guy who's just going to rebound.
Oh, he's missed 2 now.
He's too anxious to shoot that ball. He was waiting for that ball for 5 seconds.
4-on-2, Christie. Stojakovic. Dallas has to be careful. Finley the other way. Tough shot. Good shot. Okay, I guess I'm going for the offensive board here, guys. I understand.
This is like a pickup game. You just let the guards work.
And Van Exel. Turkoglu went up to get it. Now fought Finley for the board. Bibby on the push. Stojakovic attacking the cup. Nice reverse by Peja.
That was still a 3-foot jump hook.
Van Exel, soft teeter-topping left-hander from Nick. Well, they're getting great minutes out of D-Bots here tonight, giving him all he has with a bad elbow and bum wheels. Christie to the cup for 2. Chance to go 2 for 1. Who better to have it when you're thinking 2 for 1?
Exactly. He's going to get you 2 nice ones for sure.
Nowitzki took Stojakovic. Nick Van Exel says, get out of the way. There's no chance for any of you taking the shot but me. He takes it. He makes it! Along with General Manager Jeff Petrie of this team, they can't watch from courtside seats. Van Exel over Turkoglu, splashes down another one. Back comes Van Exel on the run with two teammates. And Finley at the line. Missed the three, Van Exel the board. Quick trigger, Nick. They're getting a long break here. Christie tries to get that foul on Van Exel. Beautiful bounce to Stojakovic. Stojakovic got the wall from Divac. Bobby Jackson in the lane. Tough shot! It's 8. The owner, Joe Maloof's in the hallway playing defense. Van Exel goes in, and he got that one to go.
Called the whole group a bunch of babies. Jim Jackson thinks that got him blackballed from the NBA.
Or Game 7 of Detroit-Philly. Bobby Jackson, 74% this season, nearly 100% tonight. Jackson scored 19 tonight. Nash will take 3 and make 3. Going to chase it down and keep it alive. Final minute. Nowitzki posting. Nash for another 3. He made it.
10 days or so to face the Knicks, we weren't as sharp.
Huge free for the timeout. Van Exel will launch the 3. It's off. It's over.
Tonight on TNT, the ultimate in team sports, Game 7. A fitting end in a series that has seen so many dramatic turns.
Oh, this is funny. Dirk is a man possessed tonight.
The Kings seemed on their way to fulfill a destiny until their leader fell. But they have risen up gallantly, playing with boundless passion, championship mettle, and enter the enemy's court with a steel will. The Mavericks are bold gunslingers. They dare you to outscore them. There is swagger to their step, and they boast 4 shooters with mighty cool hands that get very, very hot. An international array of stars will light up the scoreboard. The meaning of tonight is oh so clear. Win or go home.
Well, Game 7 is what playoff basketball is all about. And for us, we prepared ourselves for that moment during the season. We didn't care who we were playing. We knew if it came down to a Game 7 and you had to come back to Dallas, that the chances of you winning was very slim.
Dallas gegen Sacramento. Das Finale der Western Conference winkt den Sieger.
These Kings at Arco in Sacramento in the Western Conference Final last year. And here is Nowitzki. Nowitzki. Nowitzki will hit his first shot, swinging away and score. Nowitzki on the loose ball. There's Nash, kicks it out. Nowitzki, yes!
Have not had the double team in this series.
Handed one-handed by Bradley and got it back. Nowitzki with the assist. Pressure on Bradley. And in the first round of the playoffs, beat Utah in 5. Here's Nowitzki, yes.
Inside, out of the lane with the pick and roll, and it opened it up for Bibby.
Van Exel for 3. Turl barely leading the way at better than 28 per game. Bibby, so that's 2 straight. Bradley went down. Nowitzki rejected by Divac. Stojakovic with the lead. Bibby right back. Stojakovic able to finish.
They want to get Peja down the low post area. Instead, he suddenly steps out with a quick pick and roll.
And here is Jim Jackson. In the first half, the Kings now lead by 3. Van Exel for 3. Yes! And the game is tied.
The rest to get him out of this game.
It's a 16-3 spurt by the Kings. Nowitzki. That was a
come up with a big second half if they have to win this game.
Nowitzki for 3. Sacramento within 6 points. Jim Jackson for 3.
They all fall down. Oh, I'd love to hear you on that one.
Here's Bradley. Oh, Sean Bradley with a soft. And fourth quarter. Nowitzki. Yes. Dirk Nowitzki. Sacramento. Stojakovic with his third 3. He has 17 points. Nowitzki looks to answer. And down. Number 24. There's a 3 from Exel. Now shaking hands as time runs out.
Then you had to make an emergency call to get your former coach here. 30 points, 19 boards. What prompted the phone call?
Well, you know, I haven't really played well in the whole series. I kind of sleepwalking out there. My shot wasn't really going. So, you know, he always helps me out, especially mentally. He comes in and tells me to stay focused, worked on a little bit the shooting for the game. And, you know, he's big for me the whole career, and I was glad he came.
You know, 2 Game 7s. Did you get a lot of confidence from winning that series against Portland for tonight?
I think so. That really helped. You know, we don't really have a lot of playoff experience, but the first round against Portland was great. We knew what we had to do in Game 7, come out strong, play good defense, and move the ball, and that's what we did today.
You said that you were sleepwalking throughout the series, but the guy who wasn't was Nick Van Exel. Can you say enough positive things what he was able to contribute in this series?
He was unbelievable. I think he really won the series for us. It started even in the Portland series in Game 7 where he took over at the end of the game, really won the game for us. So hopefully he keeps playing like that and we'll be in good shape.
And we felt that we were unbeatable in Game 7s at home because I know we had a great team, great coaching, and a lot of people don't give fans a lot of credit, but Sacramento made their little bit of a run. Our fans never wavered. They stayed confident, they cheered us on, they got us pumped, then we made our run, and then after that, we just opened it up. My 15, 16-year NBA career, the 2003 Mavericks is probably one of the best teams that I've ever been a part of. It goes on more than just basketball. I think we were truly a brotherhood that enjoyed being around each other, enjoyed working hard, and enjoyed seeing the best out of your teammate. And if you have that, I'll take that team any day.